Hey folks, it's DJ with the Rabbit Squirrel Garage again, and today we're gonna, this would be I guess part 3 of trying to get the van started. But today we're getting serious about it. We're gonna cut a hole in the floor and replace the fuel pump and see if that fixes our issue. I believe it will. Then we're also gonna fill the hole, or put the hole, cover it back up. And it's just gonna be a temporary fix because in the long run I'm putting down I'll be putting like some boards along the ribs and then putting some type of flooring down. I'm not sure yet, but I wanted to make it look nice, and probably gonna turn it into like a little camper, So yeah, that's what we're going now. We're gonna go out there and cut a big hole in the the floor of the van and replace the fuel pump. So stick with me. Alright, before we start getting cutting the hole in the van, I'm ripping that carpet out. It stinks, it's nasty, it's moldy, it's wet. I'm just going to cut it up into sections and get it out of the van. So here we go. Alright, there's one. Acorns, leaves, broken glass, cigarette butt, all kinds of nasty stuff on this carpet. We'll get a shop back in here and clean up everything. Also, just not yet. There it is. We've got the carpet out now. Okay, well, let's start marking out our hole. And what it is this right here is the fuel filler, and the fuel pump is directly across from it. So it's about right here-ish, more or less. So what we're going to do is measure out 13 inches. That's just what I saw on the web. Somebody mentioned 13 inches. So here we go. About right there. And then we want the hole to be about 12 by 12. So bring it into this one. And put it at 6 inches. Here. Here, about the same. Well, no, I'm not trying to make it perfect. It's just a hole in the floor. So, about there and there. So we're looking at approximately this. All right, and that should get us. With cutting wheel, I got a cutting wheel here. We're gonna cut real shallow cuts, because we don't want to cut anything underneath. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to go get a pry bar and we'll pry that open. Alright, and there it is. Wow, folks, look at that. That thing is rusted. Look at it. Whew. I think that's probably our problem there. So, yeah, hell, I might not even be able to get a new one back on there. I don't know. Let's take it apart and see. Alright, so this looks like it's one of those rings where you gotta pop it around, but it's so rusted that I'm afraid I'll break it. Alright. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to break that off if I try to tap it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some rust penetrant on it and let it sit for a bit. Just let that sit there a little bit. And then we'll come back out. Alright, we're going to spray a little more lube on it. Or rust eater. And go ahead and scrub it down a little bit. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting this thing off. I'm going to be very easy with it because I don't want to break anything. Yeah, see, I'm just cutting into it instead of actually moving it because it's so rusted. Let's put some more rust penetrant on it. See if we can't get that all down in there and get rid of all that rust. Best we can, at least. It's not going to get perfect. It's not moving. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's going to work. I may have to just, you know, force it off of there and see what I can do to get a new one on there. So let me go look and see if I can get a new one before I go any further. Okay, I was able to find a new locking ring on Amazon, and it'll be here tomorrow. So I'm just going to do what I can to get this one off, you know, and see if we can't get the pump going. There we go. Get some pliers. We'll just see if we can't just pull it out of there. Not going to go crazy with it, but yeah, see that? That block ring is just rusted all the way through. It's just garbage. Alright, there it is. Now, before we do anything, let's try to get all the garbage away from it so it doesn't fall down into the gas tank. There we go. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Oh, that just does not want to come off. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh, I think I got it. I think I finally got it. Yes. Thank you. Jeez. Finally. That literally took forever. Alright, now we need to disconnect this. Okay. There. Finally! You know what it was all that rust buildup in there. See that? It was stopping it from getting all the way up in there. So, yeah. Alright, let's pull this out now, see what we're looking at. Oh, we got a float in there. Alright, there it is. Whew. Man, that was a pain in the butt. But there it is. Finally. Got everything out. So let's go ahead and get the new one and put it on. And we'll see what it does. Alright, here's a new fuel pump. It came with this wire set, which I'm not quite sure what it's for. Doesn't look like it is going to apply to our application, so off to the side. Comes with a new float and the pump itself. Alright, we're going to use these two, which were the black or blue and yellow, and this is not going to be used at all. It's for this same pump goes for different vehicles, so I guess this is probably for if you have dual tanks. That's my guess. I don't know, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and put it in there. Yeah, that's why I was putting it on wrong. Alright, get the O-ring on now. Oh, get the O-ring off. Don't need that on there anymore. Alright, I'm also going to clean that up just sitting here. Let me go grab some paper towels. Yeah, that seal looks much better now. Look at that. Okay. Tank looks good. There's plenty of gas in there, so that should not be a problem for us. Yeah, so let's put it back in now. Got the O-ring right there with it. Go ahead and drop it in. Okay. Now we're going to hook these up. Actually, no, let's wait to hook those up until I get that other one spliced in. I'm going to have to go underneath the van and splice this. So I'm going to be putting this connector on it. So that it matches up to this. Just like that. But we'll have to figure out which wires are which. So, alright, here we go. Okay, I believe I've got the plug hooked up correctly now, so let's go ahead and hook that up. I'm not sure if I do, but I think I do, so well, I guess we'll find out here shortly, won't we? There, electric's hooked up. Small fuel line, large fuel line. Okay, now it's just resting in there. It's not all the way down yet. But we should be able to find out right now if the van will start or not, and we'll be able to listen and hear if the pump kicks on. So let's get to it and see if we can get that going. Alright, we've got the fuel pump in, and we're just going to test it real quick. Just a short, see if it'll start. I killed I'm not putting anything on yet because I've got to take all that off to put the secure ring back, the lock ring back on it. But right now all I'm trying to do is just see if the van will start now. And I'm 99% sure it will. So let's find out. Now the key doesn't want to work. What's going on? It isn't one thing, it's another with this van. There we go. There you go. You hear the fuel pump? Now let's see if it'll start. I'm going to cycle it a couple of times to build up some pressure. Maybe like 10 times. Starting to sound a little bit different, so maybe it's getting there. Alright, we ready? Let's give it a whirl. There it is. There we go. Okay, folks, we did it. We got it running. Still need to put the lock washer on that, but I won't get it until tomorrow. So we're gonna call it a day, and a successful day at that. So there you go. Well, there it is, folks. We got the van running. Finally, after 3 days of hard work and diagnosing, turned out it was the fuel pump. So yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but that fuel pump, the way that it came, the new one was wired, had 2 reds, a yellow, and a black. Well, the van itself, the original plugs, had a black, a yellow, and then a red with a black stripe and a gray with a red stripe. So when I wired it up, I basically I guessed. I put black with black, yellow with yellow, and then when it came to the red ones, I just put the, there was one that was a 16 gauge red on the new fuel pump, the new connector that came. It was about a 16 gauge red, and I put it with the red with the black stripe. And then there was an 18 gauge red that I put with the gray with the red stripe, and that worked perfectly. I guessed and got lucky and got it right. So yeah, but yeah, now the van's running. Needs some more work, it seems like, 'cause it's idling pretty rough, but that could be because I don't have the air filter or anything on. So we'll get that all put back on tomorrow and get it all working again. But man, I'm just happy to hear it run. That's a huge step, huge step. So I'm not sure what we'll do next. We may clean it out and clean it up, because it's pretty nasty. Get rid of all that, broken glass in the back. And then maybe even try to get the back doors open, because they won't open for some reason. I'm imagining the handles are disconnected from the latches. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get the back doors open. That's another big one, and then get the back window replaced too. So, like I said, this van's it's got a lot of work. There's a lot of work to do. You're going to be seeing a lot of videos on it, and I may even be shying away from motorcycles for a little bit until it gets really cold. Once it gets really cold, I'll be back in the garage on the motorcycles probably. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it there, and I appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned something, or if it piqued your interest in some way or shape or form, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have more like this. It's not just a motorcycle channel. It's not just a van channel. I've even done a tractor so far and a lawnmower. So go ahead and subscribe, and you'll see more like this. So I'll go ahead and call it there. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one.